Star Wars is a movie saga about a boy who wants to be a Jedi but instead becomes Sith and then stops being Sith after his son makes him good again, only for him to die and the son make nephew evil by mistake, so the son now wish death until girl comes to bring back, but too late, son dead and nephew still bad. So now we have come to the conclusion and ponder if nephew stay bad, girl stay good, and what pit will evil fall in next. It seems like a lot of people were happy with how the saga ended. Everyone except critics. Yuck. Why are critics always so critical? We truly live in the age of darkness. Now, before you lose hope and label me as a critic, let me remind you that even though I think the movie is bad, the characters weren't well developed, some arcs or concepts are either forgotten or not completed, and the spectacle doesn't make any sense, at least it was fun. But it seems that everyone found that the best character of the movie was not any of the main characters or that big fat slug that creeps out children. It was instead this Babu fucker. People are saying he's cute, but is he? People are saying he's great, but is he? People say Babu looks like he has breathing problems, and that's probably true. He's so popular that fucking weirdos like this Cole guy are saying things like, "Now make a video about Babu Frik, asshat." First off, rude. Second off, Cole, I'm not your slave boy. I will make whatever video I want to make, and you're going to live with that. So fuck off and trying to make me do anything I don't want to do. You're going to watch whatever video I fucking make, so don't even fucking try to make me do whatever you want. Thirdly, yeah, sure. So how does the movie present Babu Frik's character, and is Babu Frik a frickin' good character? The answer can only be provided by me. So we don't really get to even know of his existence until we reach the middle of the movie, or the middle of the first half of the movie, I don't fucking know. We reach the part of the movie where C-3PO has the location to the Wayfinder, which is very important, trust me on this. But it's been written in Sith writings, so it can't be translated. You know, because evil men are so evil, they make their own language so they can talk shit behind your back with each other without you knowing what the hell they are saying. This is where Poe mentions how he knows a droidsmith. Ooh, on Kajimi. Ah, wait, the Metal Gear guy? He doesn't want to go there, because in this movie, they made Poe a bitch-ass. But it doesn't matter, the plot demands it. As they get there, he gets stopped by his old partner Zori, who reveals that he used to be a spice runner. You asshole, Poe! How dare you leave spice to help keep the world safe? Then Poe mentions the droidsmith's name, Babu. Ooh, we get a name. And when we are traveling to his place, it is right under a bar establishment, which means this Babu guy is successful enough to be placed in the bar's basement, the perfect place for a droidsmith. If there's anything the fan base loves, it's the mystery of a character. The way this Babu is being introduced to us makes me think this character is some big, tough badass. But this is Disney, and they have to subvert our expectations yet again, because the droidsmith turns out to be some flat-faced rodent. So I guess this is the part of the video where I discuss the design of this tiny creature. I mean, it's clear that Disney tries to bring a representative of every societal or racial group onto their platforms, and it is no doubt that Babu is a representative of the gerbil community. That's right, you thought I was going to say hamsters, didn't you? His hands and feet are pretty spectacular. It's as if they took the hands and feet of a normal gerbil and then they supersized it. He also has a little belt, because where else are you going to put your own tools, idiot? The cloth surrounding his head and neck were covering the burns of a previous accident where he accidentally dipped his head in some ghost pepper salt spice. Because even though they don't say or imply it, we might as well assume that Babu Frik is also a spice runner. Because once again, Disney tries to tell people that anyone can be anything. But don't think about how capable of a spice runner he would be, because honestly, I don't even understand the entire craft of running spice in space. Is it dangerous, or is it just like a mail service? Anyway, the helmet and the metal around those wrists are for effective droid engineering, because he is one of the best. And the visor is there to protect his innocent, bulging eyes. Now the mouth and nose, I think they're alright. But that imperfect butt chin, that's what tells a million stories about this character. And can we even forget the whiskers? My god, There are so many, and wrinkles too. He sounds like an 8-year-old in the movie. He's like, ba 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 ba. But he's probably 1,000 years old. Star Wars is crazy. By the way, if you want your own Babu Frick, they're selling toys of him online. You would just happen to also get C-3PO with a gun. So Babu Frick is clearly close friends with Robot Head Girl, whose character is that she hates Poe, but also likes Poe, but also doesn't like him that much or something, I don't know. For a universe where you want someone to die and try to kill each other over and over, but the moment you touch hands, suddenly a relationship is afoot, can you blame me for not understanding true love in the Star Wars universe? But my mistake, we're getting away from the real center stage attraction. So Babu is able to make C-3PO translate the message and instructions to find the next Wayfinder, because Babu is a fucking champ. And then when C-3PO had to have his memory wiped, forgot to mention that part, he starts up again and says, hello. Poe is all like, ugh, that's going to be annoying. I know he wiped his memory clean so we can get that information and continue our journey to defeat the Emperor, but geez, this is irritating. Because as I said earlier, Poe is now a bitch ass in the film. The only one nice enough to introduce himself back was Babu Frick. Glad to know that somebody in this group has manners. So after this, well, not actually after, but eventually, they go to the planet that has the Wayfinder when they are met by a group of First Order resistors and their horses. Yeehaw! Luckily, the group doesn't attack them because they were told from radio, I think, that Rey and his friends need help because they are also fighting the First Order. And they were told by none other than fucking Babu Frik. Babu Frik was one turn ahead of the game. He knew where they were going and he realized he knew people at the location, so he called them in advance so they could be on the lookout and help Rey and her friends in any way they can, which they do. All because of Babu. Now, how would Babu know about this group if we are supposed to assume the group of horse riders stayed on this planet since? He would have had to have visited them. Because he is a spice runner! My theory becomes more true every minute. When we are reaching the end of the movie, thankfully, we get a scene where the guy that isn't Tarkin, but sure wants to be him, uses the Star Killer on Najimi, or whatever the planet's stupid name was. Which would mean that Babu Frick is now fucking dead. R.I.P. you little bastard. But then, during the final battle against the squad of Star Destroyers, Lando shows up and brings everyone that is good and not dead yet. And in this group, we find out that Robot Head Girl and Babu Frick have somehow survived. How could this be? I mean, Zori said she was going to stay on Kijimi, and not being on Kojima at the time of detonation would make her a fucking hypocrite. The only way I see it is that somebody off-screen convinced her that she should not stay on Kijiji and instead help Poe and be on the good guys team. The winning team. And that character is fucking Babu Frik. Now I know what you're thinking. You can't just invent scenes that don't even happen in the movie. That means I could say that Poe Dameron jerked himself off in the Millennium Falcon off screen, and so therefore I decided it actually happened, and therefore it actually happened. Blah blah. I disagree. It would be out of Poe's character to jerk off in the Millennium Falcon when he has his own X-Wing, duh! Why you haters are so stupid, I will never know. I mean, you guys are so brain dead, you didn't ask me the better question, which is how would Babu even know anything about the fact that a Star Destroyer was going to randomly pick their planet and destroy them with the Star Killer weapon? Because I literally have no idea how he would know that. But because you didn't ask, I have no need to answer. Since we did not see any of Zori's gang anywhere in the battle and the ending, it's probable that Babu didn't like those guys and didn't warn them. He only likes Zori because she's the only one that can speak Babu talk. And where is Babu in the end anyway? Well, since we see Zori without her ship, I feel that it was always Babu's ship after all. Which once again confirms my belief he used to be a spice runner. He has no time to party. He has to find a new area to open up a new Droidsmith workshop. May I recommend Canto Bites? No? Okay. So in the end, is Babu Frik a good character? Yeah, I guess. He's clearly more complicated and complex than the executives of the franchise want you to believe. And he's a better character as opposed to Rey and her many gifts and curses of plot convenience. But if you feel like he's a good character, then you probably know better than I do. I don't know. Look, what do you want from me? I only made this video because I'm told to. I shouldn't be responsible for any fucking... I don't know what's going on anymore. Blame this guy, not me. Now leave me alone. Bye.